Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Social Norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information, from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm
Yep. Yo. What up, y'all? You already know what it is, man. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. It's my man Bean.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, it's the Social Norm. We go ahead and talk to you guys, make y'all be the best y'all can be. Nice guys getting turned into men out here, baby. So look, today's episode is called The Number One Reason Bad People Stay Coming in Your Life. Something like that. I think that's what the title is. Doesn't really matter. Look, I want y'all to understand something. Something that blew my mind that I actually witnessed my own, like in my own life, like literally 2-3 days ago. And this is why I came up with this video. But before we even get into the story of why I'm doing this video, I want y'all to watch this video that is from this guy named, I wrote it down too. Wait a minute. Where did I put this shit down?
Is it?
Yeah, you moving my shit, dude.
I didn't move that.
You did. All right. The dude's name is Bob Proctor. He's like a motivational speaker, and he said something that blew my mind. All right, but we're going to watch this video real quick, and then I'm going to tell you the story. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Hello there and welcome. I'm Bob Proctor. And I'm going to take you back a little in time. There's no PowerPoints. There's no great technology. I'm going to use a flip chart because I want this to be in real time. And I want to explain something to you that not many people really understand. I want to talk about the law of attraction. Do you know that the law of attraction is always working? It's like the law of gravity. If I let this go, it's going to go down. It's never going to go back up. It's going to go down. That is the law of gravity. Anything heavier than Earth is attracted towards the center of the world. Well, the law of attraction is always working. Now, how does it work? Well, I use a diagram to explain the mind. Now, let this circle represent your mind. And let this little circle here represent your body. Now, I want you to think of this for a moment. Your body is a molecular structure. This is a massive energy and a very high speed of vibration. If you looked at your body through a microscope, you'd see that energy dancing right before your eyes. And here's something that'll keep you thinking for the next 20 years. When you move out of it, the body does not stop moving. If you go to a funeral parlor and pick up the remains and look at it, you will see it moving. And if it wasn't moving, how would it ever change to dust? You move into your body and you will move out. And it's how you use your mind that's going to dictate the vibration you're in. Now stay with me. You have an imaginary line right across here, and that separates the conscious mind from the subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind has been programmed. When you were a little baby, this is the way it was. So just like this, subconscious mind wide open, and everything that was going on around it went right in there. And all the energy that went in there when you were just a little baby formed something called a paradigm. Now, a paradigm is information. It's a multitude of habits. You are the product of your environment. But prior to that, you were the product of a genetic strain that goes back for generations. Now, I'm going to say that the paradigm is X-type energy. Now, you've got the ability here on a conscious level to think. And you can think anything you want to think. And as you think, you build ideas. There's a power that's flowing into your consciousness. It never stops. It flows to and through you. You can actually photograph this power leaving you. It flows to and through you. Now, as it flows in, you will start thinking, and you'll probably think X-type thoughts. Therefore, you're going to be in an X-type vibration. And that will produce X-type results. Now, it's the results you want to change. And to change the results, you're going to have to change what you attract. You see, the thoughts that you think control the vibration that you're in. Vibration is nothing but an idea. It's a law of the universe. Everything vibrates, nothing rests. We live in an ocean of motion. And it's the thoughts that you're thinking that you impress upon your subconscious mind that control the vibration the body's in. And that dictates how you act, but it also dictates what you attract. You attract energy that's in harmony with you. You attract people that are in harmony with you. You see, everything operates on frequencies. There's an infinite number of frequencies, but you and I operate on a frequency just like a radio station does. And the only music you can attract is the music that is tuned into the vibration you're in. Now, it's the paradigm that has been controlling the vibration. You can change your thinking, but that doesn't do anything. You got to change the paradigm. And if you don't change the paradigm, nothing happens. Now, talking about paradigms is another subject. We'll do that at another time. But it's the thoughts that you think that control the vibration you're in, and that dictates what you attract. So if you keep attracting what you don't want, understand this. It's the paradigm that's causing the problem. You can think a Y-type thought, which is totally different than the X-type conditioning. It isn't going to go anywhere. Because when you go to get emotionally involved, and this is the emotional mind, when you go to get emotionally involved with that Y-type thought, the paradigm will kick it out. You know why? It's so uncomfortable. That's stepping out of the box. That's doing things different. And we don't like to do things different because it causes a lot of discomfort. But understand this. The paradigm and the thinking control the vibration you're in. And the vibration you're in is going to dictate what you attract. People that are in a poverty consciousness will continue to attract lack and limitation. It has nothing to do with this, what's going on here. This is your educated mind, and you could gather all kinds of information. Have you ever wondered why some people have such an educated mind? They have degrees coming right off the end of their business card, but it doesn't show up in their results. Why? Paradigm. The law of attraction. You've got to change this. You've got to change the vibration you're in, and your whole world changes. Listen, in 1961, a man gave me this book, and he said, do exactly what I tell you. He was giving me Y-type ideas. It caused an enormous amount of discomfort, but I did exactly what he said. And you know something? My income went from $4,000 to $175,000 in a year, and then I took it over $1 million. It took me 9.5 years to figure out what happened. This is what I'm showing you. Watch this over and over and over again. There's a number of lessons in here. And another lesson, I'm going to show you how to change the paradigm. When you change the paradigm, the change in results is automatic. You know why? You start to attract something new, something different. And what we want to do is program in positive information and eliminate the negative. I'm going to show you how to do that. Law of attraction. You attract according to the vibration you're in. This thing we live in is a molecular structure. Your body is a mass of energy. Do you know if you put your body in front of an infrared television camera in a completely dark room, your whole being would be nothing but a glistening, radiating, gleaming form? Feeling is conscious awareness of the vibration we're in. When we don't feel good, we're in a negative vibration. You want to feel good? Move into a positive vibration. Stop and think of what you're grateful for. But understand this, you will never attract to you wealth, happiness, health until you get the paradigm, get you on that frequency. It's Bob Proctor, and thank you.
All right, yeah. So now what is all that he just said?
That was kind of deep.
It was deep. Now, I'm going to show you what he's talking about, law of attraction. All right. What is law of attraction? If y'all didn't understand that video, I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Law of attraction is the philosophy suggesting that positive thoughts bring positive results into a person's life, while negative thoughts bring a negative outcome. It's all about what you think. All right. Now, this is something that I want y'all to see right here. This is crazy. This is don't tell me I didn't put hold up. Give me 1 second, y'all. No, y'all gotta see this. Maybe I didn't put this on there. Did I save it? All right. So I didn't save this one part of it, and I gotta show y'all this. Because this is crazy. All right. Give me 1 second. Move this. Not the screen. Slides. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I want y'all to see this last thing about law of attraction. And this is from a very smarter man than any of us probably could ever be. All right, here we go. Now, right here, it says everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Understand what everything's energy. Everything in the world is energy. Your energy, I'm energy, Beans is energy, your thoughts, everything is energy. Okay. And that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. Meaning, if you think exactly what you want in life over and over and over and over again, the energy, the frequency will go out into the universe, and it will bring back that same frequency to you. If you think negative thoughts, okay, so it says it can be no other way. This is not philosophy. This is physics. This is from Albert Einstein, one of the smartest men of all time. Okay, he said this. This is physics. The law of attraction is a real thing. We are all made of energy. Now, the reason I brought this up in the book, and let me just say this. The book he was talking about is this book right here. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That's the book that helped him out. And that's the book that's helping out. But I'm going to tell you why I had to bring this up. So I was talking to this girl. I've been dealing with this girl. You know, I've been dealing with her. And I kept on wondering. I said, man, you look like somebody I know. I can't think about it, but I kind of knew it in my head, but I thought about it, but I didn't say it. Then I finally realized it said, you look like one of my exes. You look like one of my exes. So I pulled up my ex. I showed a picture of her. I said, this is her. I said, y'all have the same body type, same skin tone, just same demeanor almost, right? I attracted that, right? And now, mind you, I hadn't talked to my ex in over 3.5 years.
Okay. And
the day I brought up her and showed her picture of her and said, you look like her and all that, the thoughts, I had already been thinking about it a couple days before. I couldn't wrap my mind around what I was like. What does she remind me of? And then I finally said, you remind me of my ex. And guess what happened? On the dating site that I'm on, guess who matches with me? That same exact day.
So you're saying the energy you put out there
brought her to me.
Back.
Brought her. She had a different name and everything on this damn app, but it brought her to me. I said, this is, and I didn't think nothing about it. I said, that's a little weird. And then I seen that video. I seen the video from the Bob Proctor that's talked about vibrations, talked about the law of attraction. It says if you think something and have the same frequency as someone else, it will come to you.
Okay.
You will not have no other way about it. It will come to you. There's no other way.
Okay.
And that's with anything. And I was just like, it blew my fucking mind because I was like, I just witnessed what that was.
So that okay. So then
I'm
this
telling you, bro.
current girl. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
I
That's why
thought
it's
about.
blowing
I
your mind.
hadn't talked to my ex in 3.5 years. Haven't talked to her. Haven't seen her. Haven't thought about her. Soon as I thought about her, soon
she
as I brought
appears.
her name up, soon as I started thinking about her, going through old pictures of her, she came into my life. She came back into my life.
And this new one reminded you of her.
She reminds me of her. As far as body type,
Body type, just not personality though.
a little personality wise too.
So this is where that is.
A little
so-
personality wise.
Is this where that saying comes from? Like you are what you attract.
Probably. You
Yeah, I
are
mean,
you what
what-
you think about is
what
what
you-
you attract.
Yeah.
And I can say there's certain things about her that are very similar to my ex.
So then then
Uh,
nothing wrong. I don't really know this new one you got. I'm
I
not telling you to.
I
I'm
know
not-
what you go. Like, so the bad shit too. Probably. I don't know.
Or I mean,
I can say I get that feeling. And then what the fact was, what blew my mind was this girl hit me up on this dating app. Now, of course, we didn't go nowhere. I told her, like, okay, like I'm not gonna lie, I did try to be like, oh, what's your number? Because I tried to act like I didn't know who she was.
oh Lord.
And she was like, I'm not giving you my number. And I was like, all right, well, you have a nice day.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't like, I don't give a fuck about her no
Don't go
more.
down that road again.
Exactly.
Don't do it.
I just wanted to see if it was going to get the number. I wasn't going to call her. But the fact is, I realized that's a real thing, fellas. If what you think matters. And I'm telling you, if you think negatively, if you think you're only supposed to get women who cheat on you, you think women who are trash, who disrespectful, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna get those type of women. If you think I'm only gonna be with beautiful, attractive, respectful, loving women, that's what you're gonna attract. So all this bashing women, all this saying women are no good, you're putting things in that universe, and then it's bringing those type of women to you.
You know what? That does make sense.
When you keep
'Cause we-
saying, oh, women are trash, you're gonna always see the trash women.
That does.
And vice versa, ladies. If you keep sitting there saying men are trash, men ain't shit, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna keep getting ain't shit men.
And no, it's got me thinking about people's situations, even mine. This girl we know, she used to say that stuff all the time.
Okay.
She just mad at the world, but just bitter.
Just bitter.
And she did end up meeting a guy.
Mm-hmm.
She did end up liking him. And then one day she comes and starts talking negative about him. And I was like,
Is it the same one I think it is?
yeah.
It's only a matter of time, dude.
And I was like, why are you doing? I was like, I said, you straight out the gate, you already talking bad about this guy. Like, just change the way you think, give him a chance, let him prove to you. If it ends up bad, then okay.
Yeah.
But you already out the gate thinking
it's gonna be bad.
it's gonna be bad. So of course,
and it's gonna be bad.
yeah,
It's gonna be.
bad.
It's gonna fail because you've already accepted it's going to fail.
Yeah, I was
You've
like-
put it in your mind. It's gonna
it's
fail.
like give him a chance, let him prove you wrong.
Some people don't believe they're meant to be happy.
It could be that. It could, and
that comes from you not loving yourself. You not feeling qualified for happiness.
exactly.
But you are qualified if you believe it and put in the work.
Yeah, believe you deserve happiness.
And that comes from you getting yourself, when you look in the mirror, saying, I love myself. But you're only going to love yourself when you actually put in the work to start loving yourself. That means working out. Shout out to me. Shout out to my ass, because I fucking thought I've been working out, grinding, right? Now, I ain't where I want to be, but I'm getting there. Because,
Yes.
shout out to Body of Wealth, Dizzo, Coach L, everybody who's been supporting me, Beans too. They took my before and after photos. Now, I'm still not close where I want to be, but I thought I didn't lose
You
anything.
look a lot better.
And I seen a picture of what I looked like before. Go follow me on Instagram, your boy Canteen. I just posted the picture, and you can see the difference. I had all this fucking back fat. I had all this, my stomach and my titties was hanging out, and I was like, God damn! I wore the exact same shirt that I had when I started, and you could see a difference.
Yeah, you can.
But
And like I said,
go ahead.
we don't see it because it's our bodies. We see it every day, so we don't
Yeah.
notice it. But they see it.
100%.
People see it, and like I said, people walk up to you like, "Oh my God, you lost weight."
And I don't want to believe it because I'm
You
like,
don't.
no, I ain't did shit. That's in my mind.
Yeah.
But now that I see the picture, I'm like, oh wow, I really have. And it's gonna be a slow change. You're not gonna see the change immediately. But every day, if you start telling yourself positive things more than negative, if you start doing positive things more than negative, guess what's gonna happen? Positivity is gonna come into your life.
Exactly. Positive outcomes.
Stop allowing people, and I'm so freaked out about this. I'm not even speaking about negative people no more. I'm not. That's how strong I believe in this law of attraction. Don't even speak no negativity in yourself. Only positive. That you're amazing, that you're great, that you deserve the most beautiful woman in the world, the greatest woman in the world, that you deserve the greatest man, that you're going to end up being all your riches come through. That's what you need to talk life back into yourself.
Exactly.
Hit the like button right now. I'm going to talk that into y'all.
Hit the share, hit the subscribe.
Yeah, all that shit. You know what I mean? Because it's really that simple. We make things so hard. Well, the reason, and you read all these books, and I'm telling y'all right now, y'all should go get that book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a great book. It'll help you. When you got to read it multiple times. It's not going to be a one-time read because you're not going to grasp what he's saying the first time. You got to read it and read it and read it. Just like Bob Proctor said, you got to watch that video over and over and over and over to break it down.
You know what I'm realizing? Now, I haven't read this one yet, but I'm realizing this. Bob said it, and No More Than Just a Nice Guy book, and what is the two Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
They all say the same thing.
They all talk about positive thinking and changing the paradigm.
That's it.
That's all. And all start with your
thinking. And the day you start changing your paradigm, the thought that's really holding you to everything, to why you live the way you live, talk to who you talk to, deal with what you deal with. Once you change that, everything else is going to not matter because at that point, you've changed the core of you. You've been enlightened. You've been woken up. You've changed how you see the world. We just came across somebody who literally, I showed him, I said, this woman, all she does on Facebook is complain about how her life sucks. She plays this victim role. Stop being a fucking victim. And I'm talking to everybody who rocks with us. Stop being a victim. If you want to be a victim, you can't be around me. Okay? Exactly. Anytime I see somebody talking about victim mentality, my life sucks because of this, or I hate doing this, or I don't want to be around you. I move away from you because you're not going to bring that energy to me.
Exactly. And I said this before we got on air. It's nothing worse than somebody who just, when a problem comes, all they do is complain about it. They don't try to fix it. No. They just want to complain about
it. And fellas, how are you going to be a man? That's part of being a man right there. Fixing stuff. Stop complaining. Get the job done. Women don't want to hear complainers. That's their job. They do that shit. Okay. What are we going to do? Oh my God, the missile's coming. They want fixers. They want guys who say, look, get downstairs. We about to get in this. They want people who doers. When you're going to become a doer and start telling yourself, I'm not going to complain. Complaining does what for you? Explain to me. What does complaining do for you? It doesn't stop the situation that it is, and it doesn't solve the situation.
It really doesn't.
All that's doing is wasting time. Complaining is a waste of time in every form. If you're eating food and you're like, oh, I hate this food, well, then get something else. The food ain't gonna change. Either eat the shit or don't fucking eat it. But complaining about it is not gonna help your situation. I'm telling you this because of stuff I've lived. Let's say my girl make me dinner and then I didn't like the food. The worst thing you can do in a relationship is complain about something she just cooked. Because what's going to happen is now she's subconscious about, oh, I don't cook good meals for him, so I'm not going to cook for him. Or she's going to feel he's not grateful for what I'm doing for him.
He's being critical.
He's being critical.
Yeah.
Nobody likes somebody critical, and nobody likes a complainer. Stop complaining and start doing. Hold up. We got somebody in the comment section. What's up? Take that back. We don't always complain. No, I'm not taking it back. I said what I said. There's women who do complain. I'm not saying that men don't complain, but you have the opportunity to complain. I don't even know who you are, and I know it's a woman. Okay?
That's Shay.
Exactly.
What's going on, Shay?
What up, Shay? Because the thing is, women have the opportunity to complain. Men don't have that opportunity in life. There's nothing that's going to be given to a man.
No, we have to be the problem solvers.
Exactly. We why do you think we live in the world we live in? Because men have solved the problems. Not all of them, because we only one man. You know what I mean? One man at a time can do it. But men have no time to complain. It's a waste of time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies. It's a waste of time for you. Why are you complaining? Why are you venting? Because it feels good? Okay, but what does it really solve? It don't solve anything. That's a lazy form of you trying to get something done. So understand your thoughts matter. How you see yourself matters. What you talk about in life matters. There are times when you need to unwind. Unwinding for what?
I think she means vent.
Oh, venting.
Hint, healthy venting. There's nothing wrong with healthy venting. But we're talking about complaining.
Complaining. If you're not, well, first off, venting is I'm frustrated with this person. Da 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 da. Okay. What are you gonna do about it? I'm not gonna do anything about it because I just want to hear myself talk. That's what a lot of y'all do. And it's pointless. And as a man, you need to understand. A lot of men, we live in this world where, let her vent to you. Let her vent. Okay. There's a time where you can let her go when she's overwhelmed, but then there's a time where you need to tell her, hey, what are we doing here? Stop. You want to go talk to your girlfriends if you want to talk to them like that. I'm not going to be on the phone or talking to you about something that really ain't going to get solved. Because when she does that, all she's doing is treating you like a little girlfriend.
Well, yeah. Well, because we as men, we do want to be, like I said, we're problem solvers. So
we want to solve the problem and move on with life.
But
there's sometimes where women really don't want to solve anything. They just want to talk. And it's fine. You know, it's a counseling session. Cool. But the reality of the matter is all that complaining is doing what? You're not living. Either what I posted something on Facebook and I said, life isn't fair, but it's still good. And the same woman who I said always complains, always plays the victim, she posted, well, right now where I'm standing, life sucks. So I said,
oh yeah, I saw that in comments.
I said, look, life's short. So you either get busy living or get busy dying, but stop this goddamn pity party. She didn't respond back. Because when you hit somebody with some real shit, they were hoping, oh, what she wanted was, oh, well, what's wrong with, why does life suck to you? Why does everybody has moments where life isn't the best. But guess what? What's the alternative? You being in the fucking ground? I'll wait on that.
But like I said, she probably likes.
There are times when you need to unwind. Yeah.
This person probably, like I said, she likes the drama. She likes the.
That's it. The thing is, unwinding can be positive. What I mean by this, you can unwind positively. You could go work out. You could create something, a painting. You could do something that's productive. You complaining and just venting about nonsense that's not going to solve the problem. What are you doing? It's fine with talking your problems out and then finding a solution. But if you're not finding a solution with you talking your problems out, then you're just complaining. Venting and complaining, I would say, is two different things. Venting is you're telling your problems so you can find a solution. Complaining is you're just talking and venting. You're just saying shit just to say it, and then you're not looking for a solution.
Yeah, that's what I mean by I said nothing wrong with healthy venting.
Yes.
Because I let people talk, and then by the end of the conversation, they figured I didn't say anything. They figured out what they wanted to do.
Yeah. If you want to call into the show and talk to us about this law of attraction and talk to us about anything you want to talk about, 716-218-9317. That's 716-218-9317. You can call us up and we'll talk to you, see what's up with it. While we're doing that, hit that damn like button.
Putting that in the universe.
Yeah. Now there was a video that you sent me that you wanted. We're gonna change it up for a second.
Yeah, since I'm new to this whole dating world. I'm not new to this though. I've seen this a dozen times.
Okay.
But I just didn't know we still out here doing this as men.
Do you want to break it down for him?
Basically, the first video like last week of dude dropped the chick off the airport because he flew her out.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't trying to give him no cheeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's another one. I don't know if this is the same person. I don't think it is. But it's another one. And this dude is bugging out on this chick for the very same reason. And it feels like every now and again, we men do this. I don't know what it is. I don't know why we fly women out and then expect. Here it goes right here.
All right, let's get into it. Yeah, that was Doug. All right, let's watch this video.
Mom and Shorty got me all the way up. So let me explain to y'all. Let me explain to y'all the story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody to touch her.
First mistake is you fucking spent $5,000 on her. I tell you fellas, stop spending money on women. If she's not your woman, you look like a trick.
Man, you got me up. You man, well you can leave. First of all, hold up. Man, first she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? Talking about she don't fly Spirit. No. Okay, so I get her mom.
Okay, pause it. Nobody should fly Spirit.
Well, first off, let me say something. Why the fuck are you giving her an option? I don't fly Spirit. Well, then you don't fucking fly. What are you talking about? If she can't pay for her own ticket, then she flies whichever you give her. You're giving her too many options. You gave her, okay, well, what do you fly? Why are you letting her dictate it? You sound like the female in this situation. First off, you let her tell you where, okay, fly me out. Oh, I'm not gonna go. As soon as she said I don't fly Spirit, that's when I would have been like, it's over. There's nothing else to talk about because you're letting her dictate how things are gonna be run in the relationship. Women don't respect that. And now you arguing with her. Ain't no argument. You gotta go.
That's damn near 600-700 last minute, right? Okay. So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night, I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have you not?
No, you're not being a gentleman.
You screaming at her right
First
now,
off,
bro.
a gentleman doesn't do stuff to try to get something in return.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what tricks do. A gentleman just does it because this is how he lives his life. You know what I mean? If you're the type of person that just fly girls out, you fly girls out. Then that's you. I wouldn't recommend it, and that's not me. So I'm not never going to do that. But I'm just saying, if that's you, then do that. Don't expect her to have to go ahead and give up the cheeks
just because.
Because if that's the case, then you're just doing a transaction. You should just straight up say what it is. If you come out here, you spreading them legs.
But see, that's where he messed.
Now you make the decision.
That's where he messed up.
And then this is what I would have told her. Forget all that. If you want to come out here, you buy your ticket. I got the hotel. I got everything else, and then we're gonna have a good time. And then whatever the situation was, you give her money, whatever you were trying to do. But you need to let her invest something too.
Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not done anything? But you should have knew what it was about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like she's scared because the way he is right now.
Well,
he'll slap the shit out of her.
Must he mad aggressive? They in a room locked in a room by themselves. And he all up on her. He all in her face.
It says, dude kicks a chick out from hotel room from not letting him smash after flying her out and spending $5,000 on. So he flew out and smashed.
That's his fault.
Why come out here then?
What do you mean?
So y'all, this is the Instagram model. You know what? I ain't gonna be no petty ass. Put your name on there like that.
Because you're recording me.
Okay, so why the would you come halfway across the country knowing you didn't want to put on that?
You though.
I ain't say
Because she wanted to come halfway across the country
Yeah.
on your dime.
Guarantee she's probably there to see somebody else.
Like, yeah. Like, you got me a free ride. You got me a free flight, dude. Like, come on, man. Have some respect for yourself and be like, look, if you want to come see me, pay your way.
so you did. You know what it was though. You know what it was.
You want to spend money.
I spent
Now, I will say I see his watch, so he got some money on
In
him.
that ring he got.
Or at least he's trying to pretend like he got money.
5 G's on you. What you talking about?
That's what you
5 G's. What you talking about? So look, she did. Hold on, let me talk. Shut up. Then we about to go eat, right? So Shawty tomorrow she hungry. So Shawty, call him. Pack all this shit. I'll help you.
What'd she say?
She gonna call somebody.
Yeah, you know who she gonna call? The nigga that she came out there to see for real. Come hit me. He tripping now.
This is what I don't get about the flying chicks out. Okay. If you want to meet a chick,
Mhm.
and this is my take on it, why don't you go out there?
Because she doesn't know. See, the
No,
whole thing is she set the precedent of fly me out. It wasn't like, yeah, he could come see her, but that's not getting her nothing. Because if I fly there, she just has to come see me. She wants to get a trip. So she's telling him, I don't meet people, come fly me. You have to fly me out.
Yeah, and I'm not.
She's setting.
I'll meet you first.
Yeah.
So that way, if it don't work out, I at least get a vacation out of this.
That's smart. I didn't think about that.
That's why I said, why are people flying women to them? Go.
Go to these because you know why? Because they live on Crackhead Alley. They live in the hood and they ain't fucking got no. They living with their mama and 6 other kids.
Because when I saw this one in the last one, it occurred to me. It's like, why are these dudes just going there? Why? I mean, but it's like you said, they want a trip out of it and things like that. I'm going for that very reason, that just in case it don't work out, that hey, I'm gonna go to the beach. I'm gonna do whatever, wherever they are.
To me, I feel like this. You gotta have some. How you start is how you finish.
Exactly.
Oh, we got some people with me. Oh, really? What we got? Ain't tricking if you got it. There's a time when you need. Okay, we already got that one. Well, spirit is unsafe as fuck. I never took spirit, but
I hear it's called spirit for a reason. Okay.
Hey, pray.
They gonna send
how you hollering and saying he's a gentleman.
Exactly.
Because he feels like, and this is the misconception. A lot of men feel like if they're doing nice things for women, this is why I say, fellas, stop being a fucking nice guy to women. They don't respect it. Unless you're truly doing something you want to do. Don't do something she tells you to do or dictates. This is what they feel like gentlemen are. These are men who haven't been brought up by men. These are boys who haven't been brought up by men, so they don't know what a real gentleman is. Okay. The problem is that man tried to be slick, keep it a buck up front.
He did do that wrong. He did assume that she was, because she's like, you knew what it was when we flew out here.
And I don't know if he told her. He might have told her what it was, and then she switched up. See, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The women today, there's women today that back in the day, hoes and tricks had an understanding. I bring something to you to give, you give me something in return. Nowadays, these women, and I said this in videos before, are trying to be half a hoe. They're trying to live a whole life, but not actually be a hoe and give up the pussy. And then they wonder why dudes is flipping out on them or whatever case may be. Because if you create a business, if you do a business transaction and then the other person stiffs you on the product, you're going to have a fucking problem.
Because you feel like you got robbed.
100%. You got robbed. She used what she wanted to use. See, these women stop going and trying to be city girls and trying to be fast, and you're trying to be half a hoe. If you ain't a hoe, don't be one. Okay? You keep trying to play dudes, but then you wonder why you put in that situation. She lucky he's recording and he's such a soft ass dude, because if he was a dude who really was emotionally fucked up or just really from the streets, he really could have fucked her up and raped her ass. That's what he could have done. But see, you put yourself in those situations, ladies, by trying to be half a hoe.
And that's another thing. Why would you fly out to somebody you don't know? Why
would you fly out with somebody and then get a hotel room with them and you're not looking to be in the bed with them? See, this is the shit. This is why I say in our society, we don't try to hold women accountable. This woman set herself up for all these choices that she made to lead this man on, to try to play this man. And then when it came down to her having to pay up, she didn't want to pay up for whatever reason, which that's her choice. But understand, you're putting yourself in a dangerous situation. He probably was acting like he liked her and wanted a real relationship. No, he didn't. First off, no man who flies a woman out from a different state and spends $5,000 on her wants to be in a relationship. They don't. They not. What kind of relationship is he gonna be in? Huh?
You're gonna have to keep flying her out. If that's the case,
like, no.
Like I said, he should have went there.
And this is why I say he should have went to her, but he also stopped being a scared little bitch. If you a trick, be a trick. If you say, look, I want to fuck you, how much? You'll be surprised how many women truly act like they offended, and then they come back to you later and be like, give me $200, give me $50 and a pack of cools. These women out here is real. They really is hoes. But if they see you and they feel like you can be played with, they're gonna play you.
I think, yeah. I don't think he was upfront with it.
Dude,
it don't sound like he was.
He was tiptoeing around the whole situation, so she tiptoed around the shit and tried to play him as like, oh well, I don't want to do this now. That's what that was. Who we got here? $50, yeah, and a pack of cools.
Who said $50? Oh.
I said this shit because it's true. These women out here ain't, dude. Like, you don't. I told you, in a former viewer, Shonda admitted it. Women have been hoes since the beginning of time. 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you, there's girls who have friends they know for a fact have been hoes, have gotten money for pussy. 100%. So don't think the girl you go up and try to talk to probably done sold some pussy before. That's a fact.
I'm not. Well, listen. I'm not disputing anything right now because I heard your.
I
heard your friend say it. So
that ain't philosophy. That's physics.
Dude, right. You're not going to stop, dude. That's not science.
Dude, that's science at that point. Woman plus dude equals pay for pussy.
I can't believe this shit.
I'm just fucking with y'all. But we as fellas have to start becoming true men and stop. How low do you put yourself when you start tricking, start paying for pussy? And I get it. A lot of times people say it ain't tricking if you got it. Okay, then have it and live your life the way you want to live it. Like I don't have no problem. Like, because let's be honest, even the high rich dudes trick. Matter of fact, I talked to a girl. She told me one of her friends just recently slept with some rapper, and he gave her $10,000. And I said,
Good for her.
hell to the fucking no.
I say good for her.
Now, I said, first off, I need to see a picture of her because I need to see what type of woman she is to get $10,000 to fuck. Then I thought about it, and I looked at her. She's a pretty girl. I'll show you a picture of her, actually. She was pretty.
Okay.
But most hoes are. And the reality is, I realized the dude, the rapper, I didn't even know who this rapper was. I looked him up. He actually got a little following.
What he look like?
Oh my God. Worse than he almost like Flavor Flav, dude. This nigga is ugly. He's ugly. I'm not even trying to be funny with it.
So
and I'm not going
to. She probably said 10 racks. That's probably
dude. I don't know if she said it, but then I thought about it. The reason he gave her $10,000, one, he is ugly as hell. Two, he's giving her $10,000 because he doesn't want to deal with her problems. Nowadays, you have like these rich dudes, they have to give women a lot of money just so she can shut up. Not that he's ashamed of fucking her. It's the fact that he don't want to fuck her, give her $100 or $1,000 or whatever case may be, and then she come back and say he raped her. Because this is what a lot of women do that shit. They'll come back and say they feel played or they want to get a money bag. So they say he raped me, he did this, so she can get like a lawsuit for 25 whatever thousand. This is her, and this is the rapper.
Yeah.
If you look at this dude. Look at him.
Ooh-wee.
That motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how many grills you put in your mouth or chains. Ugly is ugly.
He's like somebody's uncle out here trying to rap.
Dude. And I said, what? I said, who the fuck is he?
He must be somebody.
And,
I mean, he got 10 racks.
And I'm gonna tell you, the dude, I fucking forgot his name. His name was and y'all might think I'm fucking lying, but I'm telling you, Big Boogie. That's the nigga name.
Big Boogie?
Big Boogie.
Why do I think of boogers when I hear that?
Anybody in the comment section, do you know who Big Boogie is? I didn't think shit was real, but I typed it in and looked him up. And this nigga real. And he gave this girl $10,000.
He must be doing something right. He got 10 racks. I mean,
now, like I said,
I'm about to give me a grill myself.
Somebody said, yes, I do. Somebody knew who he is. I'm not playing. This dude gave her $10,000 to fuck. And I said, really? So then I thought about it. I said, well, damn it. If you think about it, let's say this dude is making $100,000 a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or 100,000. Let's just say he was making $50,000 a show, right?
Uh-huh.
And so he's making $100,000 probably a week or two, every 2 weeks or something like that, right? What's $10,000 to kind of fuck who you want to fuck?
That's nothing.
It's nothing. It's like me. It's like us giving $100 to somebody to do what we want to do to them. Yeah. And I get it. Like I really do get it. Like it just. And this is the thing, ladies. Y'all think it's fucked up that guys are paying pussy, and it is. But the reality is, when you see that guy who we just watched, who was tripping about $5,000, he was overpaying for something that he really didn't have the funds to do.
Yeah,
these rich dudes are giving 5, 10, 12, 50 racks to women, and these don't mean nothing to them. Drake could give a girl $50,000 to fuck him. It wouldn't mean nothing to him. That's like giving $50 to her. And she might be like, oh, he paid me $50,000. For her, that's everything. For him, it's like a penny in the bucket. So imagine, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be straight up. If I was that super rich,
mm-hmm.
I could see how guys do that. Because one, you're not paying to fuck her. You're paying for her to leave you the fuck alone and get out of and be happy. Because when a woman's happy, she can't say nothing bad about you. She's like, oh, he hooked me up, man. He paid my rent. He did this, he did that for me. Once you don't do that, that's when the problem's gonna happen. So he's like, fuck it. Instead of even putting these women on payroll and giving them allowance or paying, let me just give them one shot. Here's 10 racks.
What's that say? You don't pay a hoe to love you.
No, you pay her to leave.
Pay her to leave.
So that's what they're doing. They're paying these women to leave because they understand it's more of a headache to keep them around, to even just deal with them or give them a short. Just give them more than what they worth. All right, just so they can leave you the hell alone. Because they're not worth the problem.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm impressed in the fact that he had 10 racks.
I mean, he gave her 10 racks, so he probably made about 40, 50 grand from the show.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, if he making 40, 50 grand, he go to each city or each town and he fuck a bad girl, bad chick, give her 10 racks. That's his tip. That's his tip to the city. I'm gonna get one girl at a time. And
he's what do you call it? Stimulating the economy.
100%. Hoeing has always stimulated the economy, and we're about to be in a recession. So you really about to see women do some real. The price is about to get cut in half, unfortunately, ladies. And y'all are gonna have to. It's gonna be a little bit cheaper to suck some dick. Sorry. What else? What else is there today? So today's Monday. Tomorrow I go right back to work. Unfortunately, my 2 weeks of vacation is over and I am back on the grind. But I have learned something through my 2 weeks. I have learned to invest in myself.
There you go.
100%. I'm talking about invest in yourself. Do not worry about the job. Do not worry about trying to put in overtime or anything like that unless it's so you can invest in yourself.
Yes.
If you need to go get a certain item to start a business, if you need to go get the certain equipment to start a business, do the overtime for that and be done with it.
Use it as a means to end.
That's it. Do not keep putting in tons of hours of work for a job that doesn't care about you, that doesn't love you, and you are the only one who's going to love yourself the most.
That's true. I had to learn that lesson too. You know what I'm saying? My job recently reminded me that I ain't nothing but a number. And I wasn't even mad. I was like, you know what? Thank you. I was bugging.
Yeah.
We
get confused and we think, oh man, this job is not everything. This job ain't shit. The job is not shit for you. It's what you make it. Make it a stepping stone so you can be who you want to be in life. Comment. Let me see. I told you before to take care of yourself and not be working all those overtime. All right. I mean, you're right. Whatever. See, that's that. I have to tell them that I'm right because I know I ain't always. Okay, you're right that time. I'll give you that, Shay. I know it was you, Shay, who said that. She do give me good advice, though.
Okay. Well, so you can't tell her she's right. Just leave it at that.
I left it alone. I ain't gonna say no more. You right, Shay. You happy? Invest in yourself. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the If you want to donate to the channel, you know the links right in the bio. We appreciate everybody who supports us and shows us love. Shout out to my man Jimmy. Shout out to Joy, who I know she passed the bar. She'll find out in another month or two. Shout out to me for fucking putting in this work and keep grinding and keep working hard.
Congratulations.
Shout out to Beans for being Beans.
Yeah. I'll take it.
And
take all the accolades I can get.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Law of attraction. Remember, what you think is what you're gonna get out of life, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, anything else you want to say before I get the fuck out of here?
No, we good.
All right, y'all know what it is, man. I'm your boy Canteen. This is my fucking friend Beans.
Y'all have a good week.
Hey, it's the social norm. Peace.
Daddy.